Hey y'all, it's Julie Nursing Tutor. You want to do some IV push calculations? Okay, calm down. All right, so look, this one says the order is for phenytoin dilantin 200 milligrams IV push. And what we have is 100 milligrams per 2 milliliters. So what he wants is 200 milligrams. What we have is 100 milligrams per 2 mLs. So we have to calculate to see how much 200, this fraction says this divided by that times this. And we have to see how much we got to pull out the vial. 200 divided by 100 equals times 2 equals, yeah. So we got to pull 4 milliliters out of the vial, okay? And it says give undiluted not to exceed 50 milligrams per minute. So how many milliliters are you going to give? We're going to give 4 milliliters. How many milliliters per minute will you give? If you have 200 milligrams in 4 milliliters, you can divide it by 4 to find out how many milligrams is in 1 milliliter. And so we'll do 200 divided by 4 equals, there's 50 milligrams per 1 ml. And so we have to give it a rate not to exceed 50 milligrams a minute. So how many milliliters per minute are you gonna give? I'm gonna give 1 milliliter a minute. 1 milliliter per minute. And I have 4 total. How many minutes will it take to administer the medication? It's gonna take 4, because I got 4 milliliters. You see that? Lord, let them see. Look at it again. Okay, so the next one says digoxin or Lanoxin, 0.25 milligrams of what Mr. Main wants. And what we have is 0.5 milligrams in our hand. How's that come in 1 milliliter? So let's work that and see what we got to pull out the vial. Get your calculator. 0.25 divided by 0.5 equals, times 1 would still be 0.5 milliliters. We got to pull out that vial. And then it says to dilute the medication in normal saline for a total volume of 10 milliliters. So we got 0.5 in the syringe. And we got to add it up to 10. Now, you may be able to do that in your head, but not everybody can. So if we take 10 milliliters and subtract 0.5 milliliters, it's going to tell us how much saline we got to add. 0.5, so we got to add 9.5 milliliters to make a total volume of 10. So, and administer it. So the first question says how much diluent will be added to total 10 milliliters? And look, boom, sure enough is 9.5. And then we got to administer the whole 10 milliliters over 5 minutes. So if we do 10 milliliters and divide that by 5 minutes, we'll see how much we got to give per minute. 10 divided by 5 equals, we got to give 2 milliliters per minute. Look, sure enough do. Boom. We're just saving people. That's simply how we roll. Okay. All right, and then number 3 says digoxin or Lanoxin, 0.25 milligrams, what Mr. Main wants, and we have 0.5 milligrams. How's that come? In 2 mLs. And then we're going to do the math to see how much we got to draw out. 0.25 divided by 0.5 equals times 2. We do 0.25 divided by 0.5 equals times 2 equals. So we're drawing out 1 milliliter of that. Okay, and then it says dilute the medication in normal saline for a total volume of 4 milliliters. I've got 1 milliliter there, so I can do 5 milliliters minus 1 milliliter. And I can tell Ethel I'm adding 4 milliliters of normal saline to the syringe for a total volume of 5. Look. Tell her, put your glasses on and look. And then if we have 5 milliliters, this says we have to administer it over 5 minutes. So if you got 5 milliliters, we can divide it by 5 minutes, and it'll tell you you're going to give 1 milliliter per minute. Look, boom. Saved another one. Okay? All right. I hope you liked that. I hope it helped. And I appreciate you watching. Y'all be good. Look, would y'all, if you're not here, save this, because you will be. And please comment, just say awesome or more or I love it, you know, whatever. And like the video and share it, because it helps a girl out. I'm trying to help y'all, so help me too, okay? And we'll just help each other, because that's what God meant. And have a good day.